People trust certain watches under $1,000 because they've proven themselves through years of hard use by real owners who depend on them daily. These aren't just watches that look good in advertisements. They're timepieces that soldiers, divers, pilots, doctors, and adventurers actually wear and recommend to friends. When people spend their hard-earned money, they want watches that won't break, will keep accurate time, and will last for many years without problems. These 10 watches have earned trust through reliability, toughness, and giving people way more value than the price they paid for them. From tough G-Shocks to elegant automatics to professional dive watches, let's count down the watches people trust most under $1,000. Number 10. Casio G-Shock Rangeman GW9400. The Casio G-Shock Rangeman GW9400 costs $330, and people trust it because it has sensors that help with outdoor adventures and never breaks. This tough watch has an altimeter that tells you how high up a mountain you are, a barometer that predicts weather changes, and a compass for finding directions. The solar charging means it runs forever by charging from any light, so you never worry about batteries dying during camping or hiking trips. The Multiband 6 receives radio signals from towers around the world that tell it the exact correct time automatically without you doing anything. Military people, firefighters, and search and rescue teams use this specific G-Shock because it simply doesn't quit working no matter what happens to it. The mud resistance keeps dirt and dust from getting inside and breaking it, which is perfect for construction workers and outdoor jobs where things get messy. People trust this watch because it survived real emergencies, natural disasters, and extreme situations where other watches stopped working and failed their owners. Kids understand this like having the toughest backpack ever that holds all your stuff and never rips no matter how rough you are. Number 9. Orient Kamasu Automatic Diver. The Orient Kamasu costs only $275, and people trust it because it's a real dive watch with automatic movement at an incredibly low price. This watch can safely go 200 meters underwater, which means it works perfectly for swimming, snorkeling, and even scuba diving on vacation trips. The automatic movement winds itself when you wear it, and you can see all the moving gears through the clear back, which looks really cool. The sapphire crystal is super hard and doesn't scratch easily like cheap crystals, staying clear and perfect for many years of daily wearing. People trust Orient because the company makes their own movements instead of buying from others, showing they know how to build quality watches themselves. The watch has applied indices, raised markers that create depth and look expensive, making people think you spent way more money than you did. The 120-click bezel turns smoothly with almost no wiggle, which is quality you usually only find on watches costing 3 or 4 times more. Divers, swimmers, and beach lovers recommend the Kamasu to friends because it handles saltwater, sand, and sun without any problems or damage. Number 8. Hamilton Khaki Field Automatic. The Hamilton Khaki Field Automatic costs $475, and people trust it because it's a Swiss-made military watch with proven reliability for over 100 years. This field watch was actually used by American soldiers in real wars, giving it authentic military history instead of just pretending to be tactical. The 40mm size fits perfectly on most wrists, and the simple design with clear numbers makes it super easy to read the time instantly. The Swiss automatic movement is reliable and accurate, and the 80-hour power reserve means it keeps running for over 3 days without wearing it. People trust Hamilton because they supplied watches to actual militaries, not just regular people who want to look military or tactical for fashion. The sapphire crystal resists scratching, while the 100-meter water resistance handles rain, hand washing, and splashes without any damage or problems at all. The watch works great with different straps. You can use leather for nice events or NATO straps for outdoor activities and casual wearing. Veterans, pilots, and watch collectors recommend Hamilton because the quality is genuinely Swiss, but the price stays affordable for regular people who aren't rich. Number 7. Seiko Prospex Turtle SRP 777. The Seiko Prospex Turtle SRP 777 costs $425, and people trust it because the funny cushion-shaped case is actually super comfortable and really tough. This distinctive dive watch can go 200 meters underwater safely and has been used by real divers for recreational and professional diving for many years. The automatic movement winds itself and you can see it through the clear back, showing quality Japanese watchmaking that people depend on daily. The lume, glow stuff, is incredibly bright and lasts for hours, making it easy to see the time underwater at night or in dark places. People trust this watch because it's been around for decades in various versions, proving the design works perfectly and doesn't need constant changing or updating. The cushion case might look weird at first, but it actually fits wrists really comfortably and doesn't catch on stuff like round watches sometimes do. The variety of colors means you can pick your favorite style, and many people buy multiple turtles in different colors because they're affordable and fun. Dive instructors, underwater photographers, and serious swimmers recommend the turtle because it just works reliably without any fancy, unnecessary features getting in the way. Number 6. Citizen Promaster Diver BN015E1. The Citizen Promaster Diver BN0151 costs under $300 and people trust it because it delivers professional dive watch quality with solar power that never quits. This ISO-certified dive watch meets official safety standards for professional diving, the same standards that $9,000 Rolex dive watches must meet and pass. The EcoDrive solar charging means it runs forever by charging from any light sun, lamps, even your phone screen, without ever needing battery changes. The 200-meter water resistance handles serious diving, and the highly luminous markers glow super bright underwater where visibility gets really dark and challenging. People trust this specific model because professional dive shops, instructors, and working divers actually use it for real diving jobs instead of expensive alternatives. The blue and black colors look amazing and the watch photographs really well, making it popular on Instagram and YouTube watch channels worldwide. The polyurethane strap is tough and comfortable, and it has extension links that fit over wetsuits for actual diving use by real divers. Reddit watch communities recommend this exact Citizen in every best dive watch under $500 discussion because it simply delivers the best value available anywhere. Number 5. Tissot Gentleman Powermatic 80 Silicium. The Tissot Gentleman Powermatic 80 Silicium costs $725, and people trust it because it's Swiss-made with an 80-hour power reserve at an affordable price. This elegant watch keeps running for over 3 days without wearing it, which is way longer than most watches and super convenient for rotation. The silicone hairspring makes it anti-magnetic and more accurate, using modern technology that expensive luxury watches charge thousands extra to include. People trust Tissot because they're part of the Swatch Group, owns Omega Longines, so they get access to really good movements and technology. The sapphire crystal is perfectly clear and scratch-resistant, while the overall finishing quality rivals watches costing twice as much from other Swiss brands. The 40mm size and slim profile make it perfect for wearing with dress shirts to work, sliding under sleeves without catching or creating bumps. The Co-SC chronometer version provides accuracy certification for just a bit more money, giving you officially verified precision timekeeping throughout ownership. Business professionals, doctors, and office workers recommend the Gentleman because it looks expensive and professional, but costs way less than luxury dress watches. Number 4, Seiko Alpinist SP121. The Seiko Alpinist SPB121 costs $700, and people trust it because the compass bezel actually helps with navigation during real hiking and camping trips. This beautiful green watch has an internal rotating compass bezel that works with actual compasses to help you find directions when you're lost outdoors. The 200-meter water resistance is way better than most adventure watches, meaning you can swim, snorkel, and play in water without any worries at all. People trust the Alpinist because outdoor adventurers, hikers, and campers have used it for years in real wilderness situations where watches must work reliably. The 39.5mm size fits comfortably on smaller wrists and doesn't catch on backpack straps or clothing during outdoor activities and movement throughout trails. The sapphire crystal stays clear and scratch-free even when you bump into rocks, trees, and rough terrain during mountain climbing and exploring. The automatic movement is reliable, and the watch comes with both leather and fabric straps, giving you options for different activities and occasions. YouTube outdoor channels and Instagram hiking accounts feature the Alpinist constantly because it looks amazing in nature photos and actually serves useful purposes for adventures. Number 3. Tudor-owned Longines Spirit, pre-owned. You can find pre-owned Longines Spirit watches under $1,000, and people trust them because they deliver Swiss aviation heritage with Kioski chronometer accuracy throughout. This pilot watch has genuine aviation history from Longines, supplying watches to actual pilots and air forces throughout the 20th century's history. The Kioski chronometer certification means the watch passed official accuracy tests, ensuring it keeps time within very strict standards every single day reliably. People trust pre-owned Longines because the brand is owned by Swatch Group, same as Omega, so parts and service are available for life. The silicone hairspring provides anti-magnetic properties crucial for pilots near airplane instruments and electronics that could mess up regular watches' accuracy. The 40mm size and classic pilot watch design work perfectly for both professional settings and casual weekend wearing without looking out of place. The bidirectional rotating bezel adds functionality, while the 100-meter water resistance handles everyday water exposure during hand washing and rain without problems. Aviation enthusiasts and pilot watch collectors recommend Longines Spirit because it's authentic aviation heritage instead of watches just pretending to be pilot watches. Number 2. Citizen Promaster Nighthawk BJ7000. The Citizen Promaster Nighthawk BJ7000 costs $395, and people trust it because it's an aviation chronograph with EcoDrive solar charging that never dies. This pilot watch has a slide rule bezel that helps calculate fuel consumption, speed, and distance for actual flight planning and navigation during flying. The EcoDrive solar charging means it runs forever from any light source, eliminating the worry of batteries dying during important flights or trips. People trust the Nighthawk because real pilots, aviation students, and air traffic controllers actually wear it for work instead of just wearing it for fashion. The chronograph stopwatch function works reliably, and the watch has alarms and timers that pilots use for coordinating flight operations and schedules. The date display and easy-to-read dial design make it practical for everyday use beyond just flying, working great for regular office and casual wearing. The 200-meter water resistance is surprisingly high for a pilot watch, meaning you can swim and do water activities without taking it off. Aviation forums and pilot groups constantly recommend the Nighthawk as the best value aviation watch you can buy under $500 anywhere in the world. Number 1. Seiko Prospex SPB 143 62 MAS. The Seiko Prospex SPB 143 62 MAS costs $975, and people trust it most because it recreates Seiko's first professional dive watch from 1965 with modern reliability. This beautiful watch has perfect 40.5mm vintage proportions that fit comfortably on any wrist size without being too big or too small for anyone. The 200-meter water resistance and ISO certification mean it's a real professional dive watch, not just a watch that looks like a dive watch. People trust this watch because it represents proven design that worked perfectly for 60 years, showing that Seiko knows exactly how to build reliable dive watches. The 6R35 automatic movement has 70-hour power reserve, and you can see it through the clear back, displaying quality Japanese watchmaking throughout. The box sapphire crystal creates vintage charm, while the drilled lugs make strap changes super easy, letting you customize the look for different occasions. The sunburst blue dial looks absolutely stunning in different lighting, changing from dark navy to bright blue throughout the day and catching everyone's attention. Watch collectors, divers, and Seiko enthusiasts call the SPB 143 the best watch under $1,000 because it delivers heritage, quality, specifications, and beauty all together. This watch proves you don't need to spend $9,000 on a Rolex Submariner to get a professional dive watch with soul, history, and genuine capability.